So, colleagues, good day. Nice to see you.
Hello.
And today we will speak about Google enterprise projects, and Google vision of the future of the business. So, my first question, very few people in Russia know that Google has enterprise solutions. Could you tell about them and about people for whom they are?
Yeah, thanks, Max. So first of all, thanks for your invitation. Concerning Google, I mean, you know the traditional Google search, basically. And there is a division that is called the enterprise division that actually offer and deliver solutions to SMBs and corporates. And basically, it's 4 line of products. It's search for enterprise. It's basically the search, the traditional search that you know from google.com, that actually you install in your premises and you basically get the same experience, end user experience. Then it's about Postini, which is our security and anti-spam solution. It's about Google Geo, what we call Google Geo, which is Google Maps, and I think it's very popular as well. But you can also implement it in your own corporation and add layers on top of it to have specific things. For example, I give you an example. In our offices, when I go to an office in London, for example, I go to Google Maps, and I zoom basically on the office, and I can see all layers of the office, but only because I'm from Google. So you can have someone from any company can do the same and develop those layers, and he can see specific information for his company. And then the most famous one, which is called Google Apps, and that's mainly about collaboration and productivity. So it's email, it's calendars, it's documentations, it's websites, it's communication, video communications, and so on. And there is more and more products to come. I will be happy to share with you in another interview, actually.
Business department of Google has such product as Google Search Appliance. Is it popular? Which problems this appliance can solve, and for whom this product is?
So based on this type of information, what we're trying to do is make sure that when people are looking for something, they find the thing that is the most relevant for them. Not the most relevant for someone else, but the most relevant for them. And very simple things. If we work in the same company, if we have the Google Search Appliance, you work, for example, in marketing and I work in engineering, and we go on the same web page, we type exactly the same keywords, and we try to search exactly for the same thing. You will find different results than me, because you are in marketing, and the system will know that you are working for marketing, and will find some information that is much more relevant for you, and it knows that I'm working in engineering, and it will find some information that is more relevant for me. And that's how you make people become more productive, because you find the information that is relevant for this individual, not relevant for everyone. It's not everyone goes and finds something and everyone has the same results. No, I got the results that are important for me, and you get the results that are important for you. And that's the type of technology that takes, brains to really develop and test and validate and so on. And every day, every time, it's evolving. It's like the autocompletion. You've seen it. So while you are typing, and I'm sure you experienced that, it starts searching for you already.
It's called Google Instant.
Google Instant, yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So you know very well the technology. So with Google Instant, you are typing, and sometimes even before you finish typing, yeah, this is exactly what I'm looking for, and you just click on it.
As we all know, Gmail is one of the safest and most secured mail systems in the world. And for example, if I'm an enterprise and I want to install anti-spam, antivirus technologies which used in Gmail, can I do in my own office with my own server? So
what you can basically do is have your emails be routed through Google. That's a service that we call Postini. Anton knows very well. And basically what we will do is we will filter for you, and we will only send you very clean email to your system, and then you can distribute them to the end users.
Great. Anton, tell me please, do Russian companies use Postini, and do they save money with the Google solutions for this?
Of course, Postini is one of the most popular services in Russia among our clients. We have a big range of clients. Some of them are in small and medium business, and even we have a lot of clients in large enterprise companies.
So, do you think that cloud services someday will replace all traditional business applications which are now used in the business? And can this change corporate philosophy and structure of the employees?
Yeah, so we will see, of course, organizations change because of the way the business will be managed. Is cloud business gonna replace completely traditional business? Of course not. There is still gonna be some applications that will run locally, at least for the next 4 or 5 years. Okay, and those applications will start to exist in the cloud, and then people will decide if they are ready or not from an organization point of view to move to those applications. But today, if you look at emails, calendar, documentations, collaboration, and so on, those type of applications are becoming very standard type of applications. There is no better solutions than others, so people prefer to use a service and not to pay for hardware for those specific applications. Then you take applications like ERP. So ERP, most of the companies are not ready to have their own ERP in the cloud. But there are other applications, and we will see the value chain actually move entirely to the cloud. For example, CRM. If you just take 3 years back, there was no question to move CRM type of applications to the cloud because CRM contains the key information for your company. CRM contains, for example, the list of your customers, your prospects, and so on. So you don't want to move that. But if you look, for example, a very good partner of us, which is Salesforce.com, they are extremely popular. I mean, look at their stock exchange and so on. This company is also growing at the same speed than Google, and you can see very interesting.
One question about Chrome OS. It was very interesting. And Chrome OS, Google will have only one edition for all customers, or you will have, for example, maybe, I don't know, special Chrome OS for business with a special business application pre-installed or integrated in the OS?
Yeah, I mean, I can't give you too much detail for the time being. It will be launched. It will be launched very soon. I'll be very happy to come back here and share with you what we believe Chrome OS will bring to the market, and then share with you all the functionalities and so on. It's just probably just 1 week too early, so hopefully in few days it will be officially launched, and I promise you that I'll be happy to come and share with you all those details, ensuring that people don't lose information anymore. They don't lose the pictures that they made in the last vacation that they love, and so on. So they just connect, they put the pictures, and automatically everything is in the cloud.
But I can see one problem. For example, in the plane, I open my smart book with Chrome OS, and I can see my photos, can't listen to my music.
Yeah, so you have, of course, that's the case of, it's the same for me. I mean, as a business guy, I sometimes also need to access my emails. So I had a 7 hours flight, for example, to come here. So 7 hours, I can use it in a very positive way. So of course, emails also, you can work on it in a offline mode. That's the same with different documentation and things that you still want to have on your computer. So I work on my emails offline, and the nice thing is when I arrive in the hotel, I just I connect to the wireless. I don't have to do anything, and all the emails I've sent goes, and all the emails that I haven't received comes, and so on, and automatically my hard disks or my computer becomes up to date.
That's great. So Anton, you have to throw up your MacBook, Mac OS X, and install Chrome OS, I think.
Maybe I will install Chrome OS in virtual machine on my MacBook and use it there, Chrome OS, and for some time until in our Russian airlines we will have not the similar situation like in on the local airlines in the United States, where you can get wireless internet on board. I will use my MacBook for some entertainment in the flight.
So customers like evolution. They don't want to reinstall their old systems to wait for 6 months. So Google Apps for most customers is the most easiest future we can imagine.
Of course, there is no setup, just plug in and go.
Again about future. Which applications will be the driver of the sales for Google in the future? Now, for example, in Russia, it's Google Apps, but in future, in 5 or I don't know, 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, so again, the way we look at it, we listen a lot from our customers, and I was sharing that with a customer today on concerning Google Apps. So this customer is moving to Google Apps, and he wanted to know, for example, when we add new functionalities, how much it will cost, and so on. And up to date, I cannot promise how it's going to be in the future, but so far, every time we've been adding new technology, new features and so on, it has always been free of charge, and that has been included in the Premier contract and so on. So people enjoy getting new technologies, new solutions, new services, and still paying the same price along the year. Then to come to your question, what is tomorrow going to be done with? I mean, you tell me, I'll decide. And Google will look at it, get feedbacks from people, what is missing, what things that will help them actually spend more time with their family, enjoy life, work in a much more productive way, and so on.
Thank you, Abdel.
Thank you,
Anton. This was very nice talk.